Well, hello there folks, David, your friendly hairy Scotsman here once again. Well, today I'm going to do a wee cooking thing. I'm going to make a potty soup. So, what I've got are some onions, a few spuds, carrots, a bit of turnip, and I've already pre-done these. I've got some lentils soaking in some hot water with some bouillon in them. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to peel these and chop them ready. So I'll just go and do that over at the sink in a second, and I'll be back when I've actually chopped some of them. And then I'll show you how I chop some of the other ones. But the potatoes are getting peeled, the onions are getting peeled. I could probably show you how I'm going to do that anyway, so I'll just twist the camera down a wee touch, like so, make sure it doesn't fall off the edge there. There we go. Bring that across a wee bit more, there we go, so you can see what I'm doing. Right, they can sit over there, because they're done in the sink. So with the onions, all I do is whack one edge off it, straight through the middle, take the skin off, which is sometimes easier said than done. I usually take the outside layer off as well, just to, sometimes it gets a wee bit soft. And then, when that sits there, and a wee slice in like so, and then that's how we end it off. That all breaks up nicely. And then the same with this piece. Like so, just take that bit off. This goes into the food waste bin, and it all gets recycled. There's a bit of skin, we'll just take that off there. And once again, don't need to really do much with that one. And nick the edge off it like so. So that's basically how I do the onions. There's one left there. Could do that as well. Might as well, just get it out of the road. Just nick the end off. Straight through the middle. Pop that over like so. One's a wee bit tougher. Feels like it doesn't want to come off. Last little bits. I guess I could have taken the end off a wee bit easier. Now you probably notice I'm not actually crying at this point. There's a good reason for that. As a little tip, make sure your knife is really sharp. And you won't actually cry. There's a wee tip for you, just put that over there. Until I use just about everything there. Hey, I'm Scottish, of course you do. Get all the taste out here. Like this. See, it just pulls off, nice and easy. Put all the rubbish off to one side. Get that wee tag off there, like so. Once again, you don't really have to go up through the middle, it's sometimes more faff than it's worth. Then you go into all the wee bits like that, just leave the wee tag like that. In fact, we can take a wee bit more out of that. There we go. So that's that all done. There. That lot. Got the pan ready. We'll just drop in. Here's a wee tip: if you just put it through the handle of your chopping board like that, it doesn't all fly everywhere, just go straight in. So, now, the turnip, we've already used a bit of it before, so what I'm going to do is, seeing this is quite tough, I'm just going to come in a wee bit closer in it there, and all you do, run your knife around like that, taking the skin off, if you don't really want to eat that. Now, it's quite a tough old vegetable, this, but it's got a really nice taste. It's quite easy to do, as long as you've got a sharp knife again. That's one thing I advise everyone, make sure you've got a really good knife. Just nick off that wee yellow bit, the green bit in, and knock the end off it. Like that. And the bit I've already trimmed before, just nick that off. Again, needs taken off. And I'm just going to trim a wee bit off the bottom, because I've already done that as well. And it just dries out a wee bit, so you don't want it dry. So that can click over there, move that out the road. Like so, get that out of the way because you don't put that in the pot. And pop it that way for easiness. Just chop it into bits like this. Put these right here a second. They've all fallen off, but what I do, just chop it into chunks. Like so. Just grab them, pop them in the pot out of the road. Like this. And what I do, and when you think how easy this actually is to put together, what it tastes like against how much it costs and how good it is for you, you wonder why everyone isn't doing this. I mean, this is, well, 3 potatoes, 3 carrots. You get a big bag of carrots for 45p. We use the wonky ones. just because they don't look quite as good as a nice, posh, expensive carrot. I think they've actually got better taste. Just like that. That's all thrown in there like that. Grab that bit. Thought it dropped a bit, but obviously not, because I can't see it on the floor. Must have caught it. Potatoes. Just peel them. I better use a smaller knife for this, but I've got this one out now. Or even a peeler. Like so. It's not rocket science on how to peel a spud. I'll do this one on camera and then I'll do the rest in a minute. Bit slimy, or slippy I should say. One last wee bit to take off. There we go. And again, it's the same sort of technique to do one of these. I just nip the bottom off so it stands up alright. Chomp, chomp, and then zip, zip. Knew that bit was going to fall out the middle. And then jump, jump like that, and then just a rough chop like that, and that's a spud done. Absolutely easy. Throw that in the pot, and then a carrot. Nick the top and bottom off. Let's get a quick scrape. Let that take the skin off. Like so. Easy way to do it. You don't have to peel all the goodness off them. Normally I would just leave the skin on, to be honest. These have been sitting a wee while, so the best thing to do is just chuck them into a soup. There we go, that's alright. Just scrape that off, clean the knife, and then the bigger bits you might want to just run the knife through. Just so everything's about the same size as you're cooking while you're cooking it. Grab them and sling them in the pot as well. And what I'll do, I'm going to switch off a second and I'll get the other ones done and I'll be back. Right, back again. Right, I've peeled all the spuds and the carrots, so just once again, just quick little chop on these. I've added an extra potato there, which you'll see in a sec. It's just I didn't think it was quite enough what I was going to put in, so they can just come together like this, sticking to the knife. Once once again, it's just a rough chop. Again, roughly make them all the same size so they cook at the same rate. Then there. This. Now you can run them under give them a wash, but a little bit of starch in it doesn't do any harm, and it's winter time here in Scotland almost, so do us a world of good. Like so. Out of the way. Extra carrots. Just chomping them up. Again, I'll just run the knife through the middle of them, just so they cook out a wee bit quicker. The rest are fine. Get those wee edges off there. In fact, we could just run it straight down like that, and then just run the knife through them like so. And we'll bring the pot back in like that. Drop all that through there. Like so. As you can see in there, a nice mix of veggies. Pour in the stock and the lentils. Like this. Drop another bit of water in just to wash them out. Just some hot water straight out of the kettle. Once again, not going to waste any of that. Quick wipe on my hands. Grab a spoon, give it a nice wee mix. Like so. As you can see it all in there. Just enough water there to cover it just now. I won't season it just now. We'll get some we'll get it going on the fire, and then we'll taste it later on actually. So let's get there's the gas on. There's a pan on the gas, and basically just leave it. We'll sit there for probably a good hour. We'll get the heat up first on it, and then yeah, get some seasoning in it and see how it all tastes. What we do now is we come right this way, grab the bag, all the cuttings go into the bag, and then they get either composted or we just put them out into the recycle bin for the gardening waste. And they get taken away and done up. Grab the rag, give the place a quick wipe down, Give the knife a wee wipe before I give it a wash. And that's basically, go it wide again, come up like this. So you can see me. Might not want to, but hey ho. So that is the basics of making a nice big pot of vegetable soup. You can either eat it like that as it when it's all cooked, so it's all lumpy, or you can run the stick blender through it, bunch it all up, and it goes really nice that way as well. You can eat it with crackers or bread, or just dip your, just have it as it is, and just drink it in a cup even. It's really nice. So what I'll do, once it's all ready and finished, I'll let you see what it looks like. See you in a bit. Just a quick glance to let you see how it's coming on the soup. There we go. I've already thrown in a little drop of salt just to have it go in there. Got a quick wee stir up. Everything's starting to soften up nicely. It's just on a low simmer at the moment. Virtually as low as it can go. And we'll be back later on. Well folks, that's me back again. It's, as you can see, it's all cooked down there nicely. Got the stick blender, so I'm going to blend it up now, put it in, or it'll go everywhere. It's all munching down over here. And that's it all reduced. So we'll just give it a quick wee sugar off like this. Get all the bits off. I'd let it go cold, so like that. I'm just going to grab a wee spoon just to see what it's like. As you can see, it's all nicely mashed up. There's a couple of wee bits of lump in it, but that's fine. Just chop that up a wee bit. We know where it is. Got a wee taste. Oh, that's nice. Just going to buzz that a wee bit more. Round the edges. That off. You don't want to waste any of it because it's so good. Really good for you as well. All fresh veg. some lentils, some water, a wee bit of salt just to flavour it up while you're cooking it. Easy as that. There you go. Absolutely perfect. So, if you fancy making some really good soup, that's how easy it is. What was that? 4 potatoes, 3 carrots, 2 onions, bit of turnip, 3 lentils in the bottom of a bowl, rehydrate them with boiled water, a little bit of bouillons in it, throw it all in, a couple of teaspoons of salt, just to bring it up while it's boiling. You can either have it as it is, with all the veg whole, mash it down like that, and it's ready. Now I did that yesterday, I've come back to it, so all the flavours have actually sort of all blended in together as well while it's been cooking. Sat overnight to cool, that's it ready there, and I think I know what I'm having for my tea tonight. Thanks everyone for popping by. If you enjoy what I do here with my wee videos, my wee cooking and review videos, I'd appreciate it if you haven't already hit the subscribe button, hit the bell as well, they'll maybe even let you know if I'm putting these up. If you like it, I'd appreciate a like. If you don't like it, still interaction. If there's anything else you'd like to see me make, pop it in below and I'll see what I can do. Take care of yourselves everyone, and I will hopefully see you all again very soon. See ya.